to the episode for Binthu in the Voyager cluster. A couple announcements before we begin. First and foremost, there is no music at all in this game that for this walkthrough specifically, just to avoid any copyright strikes or anything like that. So if you hear music like sounds, it's a sound effect which I need to be able to play the game, and or it's cinematic, which I have no control over. Second, why are we doing a planet versus doing the like finishing scanning the rest of the Voyager cluster? It is because this mission that we're doing with Admiral Kahoku, trying to find him, is a two planet part mission. And with that, we would unlock another system in the Voyager cluster. So we're gonna wait to finish scanning the Voyager cluster until after both planets. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Give me a moment. So, we are in the Voyager cluster. If you turn in the Missing Marines mission, this will unlock Admiral Kohu's mission with the NTZE. And Binthu is right here. So we are gonna go to this planet and get everything we can from this planet. This is how you kind of get introduced to Cerberus. For those of you that have played the OG, you'll know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, remember this organization for the next game. Garrus and Rex are coming with us because we're gonna try to find the sergeant person. Fair warning, for those of you that may be afraid of spooters, I say it that way deliberately because, I know some in my community are arachnophobic. One of the research facilities says it's a spooter research. I think it's referring to the baby arachni workers, that we experienced on Novaria. So just a heads up. Oh, I also forgot. I need to bring the tracker out. You guys need to remind me. JK, you don't have to. And I don't think I saved it with the updated. Because all we need is the Prothean and the Solarian stuff. I am so sorry that I'm doing this right now. Oh wait, we have two of those? Okay. We have two of these instead of just three. Alright. We're gonna check the other stuff. So I'm still gonna show where some of this stuff is, just because, you know, you can always fail technically a check on one of them. So it's always good to know where all of them are, and plus extra resources might be helpful for the next game. And, you know, in case you need that stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys where on this planet some of this stuff can be found. So first we're actually gonna head right here to this debris. And also grab on our way there. You know, it's a slight detour. We're gonna grab the mineral back here. don't need the mineral, but I don't remember if like grabbing extra of the
Hostile
minerals.
contact.
Really, Garrus? And we got another heavy metal. So you can find more than 20 heavy metals. And then we're gonna head to the first research facility, which I believe is the Spooter. I don't think it matters which order you go in because it's usually the Spooter, Rachni, and... well, no, Spooter, Creeper, and Rachni, in that order. This is a crash probe. I don't know if it'll update the map. But thankfully there is no hazards. So we can take our time. Area map. Alright. So we're gonna head to the first research facility. Again, we do not like Cerberus, we just tolerate them. Tracker is going to be temporarily paused though while we do this. Thankfully the damage was minor. Minuscule. And I would always recommend too, with this area specifically, just saving before you go into each facility. Because each facility will have different foes, you'll have to fight Cerberus themselves. And it will be important. Sneak over here.
Go! Shields disabled.
Actually, no. You've eliminated the threat at this facility. Continue one of the other nearby labs. So before you do that, actually, you try not to get the medical dispensers
done just the way I like them.
Destroyed, but oh, one of them was.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Yep, they do. Usually you could get like loot from each of them. It wasn't just Maybe I'm remembering them all wrong. Alright, so I guess this one doesn't have loot, which is okay. That's okay with any adventuring party, you know? Sometimes you get loot, sometimes you just get experience. We're gonna go back into the Mako. We're gonna save really quick because we don't want to have to repeat that. Next one that we're gonna go to on the map. Ooh, equipment. Is going to be this research facility, and then on our way to the last one we'll get the anomaly and the last mineral on this planet and be done with Binthu. But we did it. We fixed it, so we're heading to this research facility now. Again, I don't know why it acted weird. Sometimes those glitches can occur in the Legendary Edition, unfortunately. I really hate that it's been doing it a lot in this game, because when I first played it, it was never this buggy. And it's a known issue. It's not, you know, recent. It's been a known issue. So if you do sometimes reloading the previous save or just returning to the Normandy, if you can, coming back to the planet may be what you have to do. Thankfully, I didn't have to do that, and that's why you want to save as much as you can. This entrance so we don't have to make that journey over there again. Feels so weird that it doesn't have a lot of stuff. All right.
Target down.
These commandos are no joke. No sign of Kahuku amongst the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Of course it is, Rex. X, X, Y, X. Ew. Baby. Sadly, they keep destroying these. Ew. I'll consider it. It might be something for Liara. Hey. Like I said, some of them have stuff. Some of them. Ooh, mercenary, but I think Rex has the best armor that given. At least until we find the Colossus, then he'll get fun. Those are good. Alright. Time to head to the next one. And then we're also going to save again, because saving is our friend. And we're going to head to... about right here-ish. Alrighty. It was another technical difficulty. I hate when it occurs, but I will try to make sure I edit those out. Best I can. Alright, we got this last, I believe it's a rare earth. Yep, and as you can see, you still get experience for it despite completing the quest. There we go. 1 point. What are we gonna put it into? Medicine. Because we're trying to get up to advanced neuroshock, and then we're going to try to go for advanced overkill, but we are going to make sure that charm is maxed out first. And there is also a chance we might have more than the Styx Theta to investigate before going to Pharaoh, so part of it is 2 of the clusters that you can get, you have to have either 80% into Paragon or 80% into Renegade. So just keep that in mind. Well, 80 to 90%. Which we're pretty close with the Paragon. We don't really have a Renegade part at all. I've been choosing all Paragon choices. There have been choices where I was like, I don't agree with this. But it's not Renegade. We're avoiding Renegade. Even if I don't agree with the option. Alright. We're gonna go to this anomaly. We're probably gonna have to deal with the first before we interact with that anomaly. And this is why I kinda like the tactical vantage point up here. Because they can do is try to harm you, but they really can't. You can always just move back. I'm not too worried because I know where they're at. I have a lot on too. So now we can do is go to this artifact. Remember how I said this looked like a Prothean ruin on one of the other planets? Well, this one you can interact with. B, X, Y, X. And we get another in our Prothean data discs. Woohoo! So now you should be at this amount. And best part is, now that we have all of this, we can go into the class research facility and we don't have to deal with the birds. Whew. And save. Saving is our friend. And enter this last bunker, which should be full of Rachni. Again, you could even get this before you go to Novaria. If you needed like a little bit extra XP. And stuff like that. Alright, now we're gonna deal with the Cerberatives. English today.
Terrain's too rough. I'm blocked.
No, you're not.
I can't get there.
Ouchie!
Huddle up!
There's something right here.
Can't get a clear shot.
Rally round! Rally round!
I can't
Can't
get a
see
lock.
'em.
And you can use this hallway to this
I will
room to
destroy you!
recover.
Destination blocked.
It is not nice.
Bring it on.
Oh, God.
Get me next time.
Clear target.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Ooh.
Target acquired.
Way.
On me!
one last person to...
Trying to get Kahoku some payback.
Ah, we do. We're gonna look around because we want to get any and all items that we can get. I know I saw one of them being lootable. I guess no loot. You check her pulse but find none. Admiral Kahuku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over here. It's Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
They wanted it to look like an accident when it wasn't. So, now we get to head to Nephron, a Cerberus facility that is still doing experimentations of various kinds. So, we will be heading back to Normandy. And before we head out to show you guys where the next mission is, I'm going to do some shopping really quick, so we'll be right back.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what...
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you...
You bet, Commander.
Alrighty, so for next time, we are going to be heading to Neferon next. And after we head to Neferon, we will be doing the final part for the Voyager cluster scanning. But we are going to be heading to Neferon right here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.